Do you feel too overwhelmed to even think about starting a running or fitness journey? You're not the only one. So today I'm going to share 3 simple tips to help you turn that dread feeling into a habit that you actually look forward to getting out and doing. Hello and welcome to Fat Can 2, the channel that makes fitness for everybody. I get it, the overwhelm is real. Balancing work, family, fitness time, it can seem almost impossible. So hopefully today these 3 little tips will help you get those steps out the door and get a new habit in your life. As well as those time pressures, you may be someone who suffers from decision fatigue. I know I certainly do, where eventually you just end up in this spiral where nothing gets done because you're just constantly overthinking it. Or perhaps you've got that fear of failure. You only want to start something if you know you're going to be successful at it. So let's talk about 3 really simple things that you can include in your day to help you start a new fitness journey. Step 1. Set a ridiculously small goal. Promise yourself just 2 to 5 minutes outside. Not a mile, not a marathon in a year's time, not a plan. Just get outside for 2 to 5 minutes. Now there is something called the 2-minute rule, which is basically if you commit to doing something for just 2 minutes, chances are that once you got to the end of that 2 minutes, you'll actually want to stick around and carry on doing it. This can really help the mental load of what we were talking about earlier and get you out of the front door. If your brain just thinks, it's only for 2 minutes, I'll give it a go. Once you get to those 2 minutes and you're enjoying that fresh air and you're getting that movement, you'll want to go through for even longer and commit to it day after day. So how do you make getting out the door that automatic? That's what's coming next. Step 2, habit stack on top of existing routines. Now, often when people think of habit stacking, they think this means creating a brand new set of habits to get a brand new lifestyle, when actually all you need to do is add new habits on top of old ones. For example, I'd hazard a guess that when you brush your teeth at night, the next thing you do is go to bed. That's a habit of something you're doing in a row. So now you just need to adapt to include the fitness journey in. So for me, for example, after I've done my children's bedtime, instead of going straight downstairs to get a glass of water, I'll grab my running kit and put it by the front door. I'm not doing much different other than the detour into the bedroom to grab the running kit, and it's by the front door ready for me at 5 o'clock the next morning. By stacking these new habits on top of old ones, instead of having that question of, should I do it, could I do it, it's already ready for you to go. That cue is there and ready, encouraging you to get started. If you've ever talked yourself out of doing a run or going for a fitness journey, try this next trick. It might actually help you. Track your progress visually. Using a calendar, a wall poster, an app, whatever it is, seeing what you've done, the progress over time visually actually has a really profound effect on your mind in terms of seeing the progress you're making. That visual proof that you have actually done something and you've been building gradually over time shows your brain that actually you have made tangible progress. For example, those of you who are into fitness tech such as Garmin, they have a calendar feature which allows you very easily to see the increase in the activity you're doing. Those of you already on the fitness journey, have a look at your run from this day last year, or if you started running less than a year ago, your very first run. I had a moment a couple of weeks ago where I felt like I was plateauing and that I'd made no progress in months and months of running. And so I flicked back through my calendar to the very beginning and realised actually not only was I running 4 times further on a regular daily run, I was doing it a good 20 to 30 seconds a kilometre faster. All significant progress even though I felt like I hadn't made any. And these reminders are so important to keep you motivated, especially when it can feel like actually you're not making those progress markers that you want. A bonus tip, celebrate your small wins. Did you run for 2 minutes today? That's a win. Did you go out in the rain? That's a huge win. Reinforce that positive feedback loop. For me, it's the hills on my run. I can remember very clearly walking up them, having in my mind telling myself, I'm just going at an ultra marathon pace. Whereas now, I can run up them in a zone 2 heart rate. That's a huge win. So there you have it. 3 tiny steps that will help you with your overwhelm and helpfully get you out the door on that new fitness journey that you're interested in doing. If you've got any other small tips to help people make that first step out the door, please put them down below. And if you've used any of these, please let me know how you got on with them. As always, we're trying to make a community that is inclusive for everybody in the fitness scape. So please join in. Thank you very much for your time watching. Take care. Goodbye.